guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you are brand new, because I know there are a few of you, I am so excited that you decided to join me here. I've been having so much fun in the world of Sulani, and I've just been extremely excited to share it all because I am obsessed with this world. I have probably said it in a few of my other videos, and I just can't say it enough. So I decided to demolish the bar lot that was here. It was called the sandbar, and I wanted to build my own. And the first thing I did was check the orientation of the lot in regards to how the thumbnail was populating in the gallery. And when I did that, I was upset because the original bar, it was pulling from basically the side of the bar. So the first thumbnail that you saw was just like a blank wall of the bar and you got like no detail of it. So when I built this one, I wanted to make sure that I faced it in the direction that the very first thumbnail that would auto-populate would pull from. So that's why the orientation of the bar kind of changed. And you'll see that I put the fish hook up there. We're just going to call it a fish hook. I don't even actually know what they titled the item in the game itself. I should check at some point. But I wanted to call it the fish hook bar because I wanted it to have its own unique name since I made, a unique structure. I didn't just take the one that was here and renovate it. I literally demolished it and then made my own. So that's where it kind of came from. I wanted it to have a little bit of personality, and I went with some really bright colors. So I used the yellow and the red, as you can see, and I thought that that was really, really gorgeous in contrast to all of the green that surrounded this lot and pretty much all of the lots like in this little part of Sulani. So yeah, I really like how it came out, and I thought it was really loud and fun, which is exactly what I was envisioning for this bar. I was thinking that this is a really lively place at night. It's not one of those just kind of laid back beach bars. It's really a party place. That's what I'm envisioning. So I'm hoping that the kind of like AI Sims and my Sims bring that to fruition. That would be really cool because when I did play test it, my Sim was one of 3 Sims that were at the bar, and everyone was just sitting inside watching the TV, which bums me out. It kind of stinks that you have to have a TV on a bar lot to meet the requirements. I mean, I guess you could upload it. Can you upload it without all of the requirements on the lot? I don't even know. I haven't tried, but that's what stinks about having like a TV on some lots, because the Sims seem to just gravitate towards the TV. How realistic compared to maybe just socializing with each other or going outside and enjoying everyone's company. I don't know, maybe The Sims is trying to tell us something, but yeah, there were only like 3 Sims here, and that kind of bummed me out. So I didn't get to really see it come to life and be this kind of crazy party place that I was envisioning, but hopefully at some point that will happen as I kind of work through some more gameplay and have my Sims visit this lot. So the outside structure is already together, the landscaping's done, and then there's just this kind of like gathering outside area. I use those lean-tos and picnic tables so there can be some outdoor seating, even some lounge chairs around the grill, throw a few more picnic tables out on the deck, and just some other decor items just to make it so the walls weren't blank, because that drives me crazy. And then I actually happened upon the bar that we got in this pack, and I decided there should be a bar outside as well as inside. The downfall is that with the bar lot, a mixologist is automatically there when you visit the lot. But if there are 2 bars, there will not be 2 mixologists, and you can't hire one because there's quote unquote already one on the lot. So that kind of bummed me out too. I don't know, maybe I should have played with the functionality a little bit more, but yeah, you can't have 2 mixologists there and you can't hire another one. So you can just pretend, have your Sims get a drink inside and then go hang out outside if that's what you'd prefer. If you do download this lot and go through some of the gameplay. But now we're on the interior, and I throw a jukebox here and kind of decorate the wall with some neon bar signs, because I thought that was really fun, and they are all tropical, so that worked perfectly. I'm really glad. I think those are even base games, so we've had those from the get-go. And I use that bar back too, which I think it's really neat. I think they started that with Strangerville, where they provided you with the bar and the bar back as separate items. I can't remember exactly if they were separate in Strangerville, but I thought it was a really neat idea because it does allow you to use those items in different ways and maybe in different places. And here I'm creating a little karaoke nook. I figured if, we can't have 2 mixologists, we can at least have it function like a bar or a karaoke bar just to add a few more layers of activity on the slot. So I I do put the karaoke machine here, 2 microphones. Your Sims can even practice singing or play guitar if they want. So I wanted it to be a little bit more multi-purpose, and I just throw a side table there with some plants and a chair as well, just to kind of decorate it a little bit more and set the stage, quite literally. And then we throw some bar stools there, and we toss out some tables. I don't end up using the full-length tables there in the middle because they were just a little bit too big. I do toss them in the corner here, and there are some round tables in the other half of the build on the interior, but the table I end up using is one from the Spooky Stuff pack. Real weird, right? Because it's like this yellow-orange color and it's tattered, and I thought that worked perfectly with the fact that this is kind of a more rustic, beachy place. So I thought they were a perfect fit. They were a great find. And you guys should let me know what you think, because I think they worked, but if they kind of looked a little bit too ragged next to the really pretty drapes that I use, that's what I was kind of thinking. So let me know what you guys think, because I'd be really curious to hear your thoughts. And then I do put these string lights up here on each side of this little partition. I think that's what it's called. We're gonna go with it. And I thought that was really nice because it just added a few more layers of lighting, and it's kind of a fun element to add in here too. And here are the round tables I mentioned earlier, just with a few seats, and I just put I think a candle on each table just to add some light, because I end up taking out the overhead lights to give the bar kind of like a dim look. Or not a dim look, the dim lighting is kind of in there, but it's more of a darker bar. And I just really wanted all of the string lights and whatnot to pop more than, you know, like a bright white light in the middle of the room. I also add some fans because we're on the beach, gotta move that ocean air around the interior and kind of keep it cycling through so it doesn't get stale. That's my thought. Maybe I'm looking into it a little bit too much, but that was my thought. And then I add some seating outside as well. And I do add the Don't Wake the Llama table because I figured it's a bar and you need a few more other activities to kind of engage your Sims with. And that seems like a really fun bar activity. And on second thought, I should have added a dartboard too. Oh, that would have been a good idea. You guys should add that if you do download this lot. And then I decided to start picking out lot traits, and I ended up doing the Great Acoustics, I think it is, Great Acoustics lot trait. And then I realized, well, there's no like musician things here. So I add a busking item, so you can hire a busker or you can busk yourself. And then I do add this little outhouse bathroom because this was part of the original lot, and I just came to the realization as the lot requirements weren't met, it was because there wasn't a bathroom, and we kind of need one of those. So I do just toss in this one little stall outhouse, which I thought was a nice idea. I really liked that from the original lot. But we're almost to the screenshots already, so thank you guys so much for checking this out. I hope you like my very first community lot in the world of Sulani, and I will catch you next time I post a video. Talk to you guys soon. Bye!